Hello, welcome back to Rimworld Tribal to Noble, where we have just been joined by a bunch of huskies, apparently. Okay, how many huskies? 3 huskies. Well, fine, I guess. We will add them to our animal zone, and we will train them to fall. Well, that was unexpected. Okay. So, I've done a little bit of planning. It might not be the best planning, but it is planning. So, I think we can expand our kill box 4 squares. This does dig into our fertile soil a little bit, but not too badly. It's about as far as we can go without really wrecking our crops. It does give us the ability to have 3, what are they called? Autocannon turrets, or 2 autocannon turrets, one at either end with 3 normal turrets down the middle. We can also flip our trap alley upside down. That's something we've discussed before. The advantage of that is that they would come in at the bottom instead of the top, which means we could have turrets at the top of our kill box here firing down at them. That would probably grab their attention. They run up this way, we fire at them from the side. One thing to remember about turrets in this game is that they're not that good. They're certainly not capable of taking on enemies on their own. They are there for support. They'll never hit as hard as your colonists do. And they're also there for distraction. If the enemy's firing at your turrets or meleeing your turrets, they're not attacking you. And that's what we'll be doing here. We'll have a couple of turrets up here. The enemy will walk through here, be drawn to them to attack. If we lose these occasionally, that doesn't matter. We'll just make them out of steel. Okay, and then up here, this area I wasn't sure about. I think what we're going to do is, firstly, I'm going to disallow that because I didn't mean those to be built yet. Let's, no, and no. We'll make this into a brewery. There's just enough room there. I think that's fine. We'll push the wall out here, and then we can add some security on this corner. Maybe here as well, although we're probably going to be building rooms up here, to be honest. Currently we have 1 royal bedroom. We need 2 if we're going to be hosting royals, which in the final quest we certainly will, but other quests may come along where we need to host a royal. So this will become a secondary royal bedroom. We'll need to relocate the barracks. That can either go here or here. It looks like we're running out of room here, but in fact we could move this wall out, which would give us a fair bit more room in this corner. You know, we can have maybe get rid of some of this, knock the wall out to this point. That gives us room for maybe another 3 or 4 bedrooms potentially there. We'll do that as required. We're not going to go there straight away. We can reposition these turrets though, so we should do that, and that will allow us to close this area off. Let's speed up. The animals are out and about. We're very, very low on steel, and while the temperature is reasonably low, I think it's time we mined this out. It's been bugging me for a while. Let's get rid of that. I need to block this up reasonably quickly. Okay, it looks like that is the extent of the steel here, unfortunately. I was hoping for a bit more. But fine. Steel is steel. Got a load here as well. Let's grab some of that. And we need some blocks. We have blocks. What we don't have is chunks. So let's getting a little bit sparse. What we got here? Granite. We'll grab that. We need some sandstone. We're going to need some slate. Okay, let's let our animals come out this far so they can help with the hauling. And we can remove a little bit of this. Don't need them going quite that far afield. Alright, let's just check our ambrosia patches. They're all still active by the looks of things. Now we'll hold off on doing any changes to the kill box, mainly because we'll lose quite a lot of hill root if we do that. This is at 71%. It's coming up to spring. 4 days till spring. So I think it's safe to save this expansion until we've at least harvested some of this. You know, don't have to let it go full term, but we can maybe let it get to 85% or something just to make sure we get a bit more out of it. Our turrets are inoperable at the moment, so I'm going to put a wall so that they don't fire straight back at us. I mean, really, we'd probably want a little corner piece like this to guarantee it, but that does restrict their field of view a little bit too much. So we'll go with that, and we can have a couple more bits of wall to hide behind there, and we'll do the rest in sandbags. Okay, and we need to give them some power. I mean, again, these turrets on their own don't really offer any protection. It's really backup and support and something to aggro the enemy while we fire at them from safety, preferably. Okay, we can build this. We'll need a couple of doors. Have one there and one there, I think. I mean, we could build the barracks here, but I think in reality we should probably want to build it like that so we can extend the corridor upwards. If we're going to push this wall out eventually, we'll want to expand into this area, so we don't really want to be turning a corner so much here. We can deconstruct this stuff. And while we're at it, let's just deconstruct anything nearby. That's all steel, isn't it? We might as well do that. War merchant. From Alliance of Bega, yeah. Okay, so that's a normal travelling war merchant, is it? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Standing in the sea. Okay, let's get Gizmo to go and trade with Raven. Let's have a quick look where Komodo is. 2 days away. She just passed past this item stash. Now that quest was for the Masterwork SMG. I did consider diverting her towards it, but there's 7 man hunting Muffalos and we only actually have Komodo and Pixie in this party, and I don't think they'd be able to safely take that on. So we'll have to let that one go. Okay, what do you have for us? Prosthetic leg. No lungs, fortunately. Got some herbal meds. Not in desperate need of that at the moment. I think we can now get rid of some of these bolt actions, maybe. LMGs. And we've got a lot of sniper rifles. Let's get rid of a few of those. Chain shotgun, I'm never going to use that. Although that would be good indoors, wouldn't it? In this case, I'm terrible at getting rid of old weapons. I can always just think of times we might possibly need them. Get rid of another one of those. 2 of those. Okay. We have a silly amount of ambrosia. Get rid of... Don't have enough money. We can get rid of 40 ambrosia. That takes all their cash. Could buy a couple of wargs, but I don't think we will. What else do you have? Nothing really exciting. Surprisingly, they don't have much in the way of armour for a war merchant. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, we have a raid. This is Hahashodos. They're going to try and sap their way in. So, let's get all our animals into the danger zone. We'll get everyone here, and we'll see where they're going to go. Shame, because there's some thrumbos on the map. I would like to get thrumbos. If this goes well, we'll go on a little thrumbo hunt afterwards, I think. Let's get you guys in a better position. Ball central. Blue up there, guys are down there. Okay, someone's going around. It's like one group is fleeing. What are you doing? You have a revolver, you have a revolver. Okay, there's a good chance these guys will flee before they cause too much havoc. Yes. That's group 2. Looks like we have a third group coming in. And they are now fleeing. Okay, well that was uneventful. Our crops are on fire. That's not great. Let's let everybody go. Okay. Well, that went pretty well, I think. For a sapping group, I was expecting worse than that. Let's allow all of this stuff. I think we're probably going to need to clear some room. We can let the animals out. Not you three, because you are not trained yet. Animals, crawling animals. We did trade with these guys, didn't we? Yes. Okay. So let's get Paul. And we'll grab the Molotovs. Oh, he's sleeping. Alright, we'll let them all have a nap and then we'll deal with this room in the morning. Yeah, that went much better than I was expecting. Of course, that has probably wiped out our steel supply again. We really need to find some deposits that we can mine. Get someone on the ground penetrating scanner. Is Paul up? He is. Having a dinner. Paul, grab the Molotovs. And then come with me. I think we are full in here now. Yep. Go here. Fire there. And we will lock this door so nobody goes in. You can go and get your minigun back. Now we have this legendary we need to give out. So who should get that? I think we're going to give that to Geisa. Let's see, yours is good. You have a good charge rifle. Does anybody have a normal charge rifle? Yes, you do. Okay, so you can have the excellent assault rifle. Okay, and Paul, you are free to go. Yeah, that quest expired. Nothing we could do about it, really. Raids dealt with. Uninspired recruitment on Caesar. That's pretty cool. And we've finished long-range mineral scanner. Now that might come in handy to get some steel as well. So, we're actually beginning to get a bit low on essential researches here. Now, given that we are going for the royal ending, we don't need to make a spaceship. Which means advanced fabrication serves no purpose for us, other than being able to make advanced components. Now, if we were to just purchase all our advanced components, we wouldn't need advanced fab. Now, I think that probably the two most essential remaining researches are Vitals Monitor and Recon Armor. I think we're going to be going a lot more on bionics from now on, starting to upgrade some of our colonists. I think they're going to need it for the final battles. And also we're running an increased likelihood of, you know, serious damage from the improved weapons the raiders are coming with. So Vitals Monitor, I think, is worth getting. That improves our operation success rate. And then I think we might go for Recon Armor after that. That's going to be a long one though, 12,000 on that research. Okay, corpse room is empty. We can open the door. Let's just have a quick look at our research. So Kaiser can research, Paul can research, but he is too busy crafting and cleaning at the moment. I'm going to put him down to a 2 on research and knock his cleaning back 1. That means when he doesn't have any crafting to do, he'll research, which he is currently doing. Now that should mean that Gizmo will go on the ground penetrating scanner. Let's see how that works. Okay, Gizmo's took over research. Guess we'll have to wait for Paul. Yeah, inspired recruitment on Kaiser. War Merchant is gone. We do have rare Thrumbos. Have they left now? Did we miss them? I think we missed them. You are a horse. You are. I think we've run out of beds. Okay, let's make a couple more. The Huskies kicked them out. Okay, we are really low on meat. Missed that completely. Let's get some muffaloes. Scanned underground, steel. Excellent. Where's that? Maybe not so excellent. Yeah, can we get to that? We can't get to this unless we build a bridge. It's kind of a pain. Okay, maybe that's not the best deposit. What do we have here? I forgot to marker that one. Jade there, we don't really need that at the moment. I think we'll wait for another big deposit somewhere a little closer to home. And Komodo's back at long last. Now she went out, she made a lot of money. Failed to get a lung for Geyser, and then spent most of the money we'd made on food getting back. So, not a wholly successful mission, I would say, but we did get some neutroamine and we got a few neuro trainers and things, which is pretty good. Gonna add neuro trainers here. generally, so that we can find them easily. And for the first time in a couple of weeks now, we have the whole crew back together. Alright, and I think we are coming up to time. This is probably as good a place as any to make the cut, I think. Well, let's sort out our neurotrainers before we go. So, we have a crafting neurotrainer and a shooting neurotrainer. So, crafting. Komodo never really gets a chance to craft, even though she's got pretty good skills. Really, and a burning passion. But we always have her on research, which we kind of have to do to keep her skills up, because she does lose them fairly quickly. Who else? Wally, 13. Paul on 2. Gizmo on 15. Now we could give him a boost. Improve our chances of getting masterworks and things. I don't see why not, really. He is our main crafter. Yeah, let's give him a crafting neurotrainer. And now shooting. I think we're going to give this to Paul. Where can we see that? So hunting. 8, 9. Well, that's actually not a good indication then, is it? So, shooting skill. Paul is currently an 8. So we've got a 15, 16, 15, 11 on blue. Well, she might be worth upgrading. 14, 14. 8, 13, and then these are melee guys, so it's sort of irrelevant. It's between Paul and Blue. Now, Blue is a little better, so let's give it to Paul. And then finally, we have the wall raise skill. You are meditating. Well, I'm interrupting that. You can learn wall raise. Cool, so Paul is now a level 10 in shooting, and Gizmo is now a level 18 in crafting. Excellent. Now, we probably need to switch Gizmo's priorities around again, so I'm going to knock him back to a 3. His crafting takes priority. Komodo is our primary researcher. Paul is now our secondary researcher. He has an 11. Yeah, he's probably the best person for it if we want to keep Gizmo for crafting. So I'm reasonably happy with that setup. We'll see how that works out. So, that's it for now. If you enjoyed that, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Cheers.